We are very excited to be speaking to you, Skye Morrison. You're the founding life member of the Textile Museum of Canada, and you have like one of your kites featured on the Canadian stamp. So that's pretty amazing. And you're also a judge in the upcoming Ekal Youth Art Contest. I'd love to learn a little bit more about yourself.
I went to study textile design as a young person at Sheridan College, and then I continued at Cornell University to do design and environmental analysis. I applied for a sabbatical from Sheridan College with a colleague who teaches animation, who had been to India to teach at the National Institute of Design. And he said, Skye, you've got to come to India. It's full of kites and textiles. I worked at the Ontario Science Centre, paying my way through graduate school by doing kite festivals in the summer. And through that, eventually I ended up being commissioned to do this stamp for Canada Post. In fact, I met Mr. Modi, Narendra Modi, because in 2002, the Kite Festival in Ahmedabad, he had me write a small book about the kite makers of Gujrat.
Why are you excited to be a judge as part of the art contest, and what are you looking forward to the most?
So the opportunity to see creative expression of any of these ideas in one spot is really great. This is more in the idea of giving people an opportunity to say something about their experience. And I think any kind of creative expression that way is really valuable.
And that flows really well into kind of our next question. The theme of our contest is COVID through my eyes. So right. If you were a participant in the contest, what would that look like for you?
I'd make a kite which had probably some kind of, maybe a photograph of my living room where I'm sitting and talking to you from. My friends call it the Skye Museum because it's full of stuff. And that would be the kind of surface of the kite. And then the tail of the kite would have a story written on it.
How does this cause relate to you?
I realized after about maybe a couple of years of working with, especially in Bihar with the sujani, with the stitching, that a livelihood, somebody's ability to make money from their work and have their own income, especially women, is that it empowers them not only personally because it gives them money, but it also creates a different relationship in what would be basically a medieval setup where they're pretty much oppressed beyond belief and where things like the education of girl children isn't much happening. So it's a kind of window into that. And I think your organization is working sincerely to do that stuff.